Do you have any children?
I have one son.
Okay. You said you're 47?
Yes, sir.
Are you dating?
Yes, sir. And with a purpose.
But you're still married?
Yes. And I know you was going to bring that up.
No, ma'am, absolutely not. Grace, unmute yourself. Where are you trying to teach these women?
We need unity. We need family. That what they're being
but what I need to understand is where.
Where? Anywhere. I go live on Instagram. I go at work. Wherever I can touch a young woman, a young mind. I also coach basketball. So I tried to grab them at a early age.
Okay, so are you married?
I'm separated. I was married for 15 years.
Okay. So I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
Why are you separated?
Because he stepped out of the marriage not once, not twice. So I tried to fix it. Went to the counseling, did everything I was supposed to do, but you can't be in the boxing ring with only one person fighting.
Mm-hmm. You left though, right?
Well, I'm separated. We're not divorced yet.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I have one son.
Okay. You said you're 47?
Yes, sir.
Are you dating?
Yes, sir. And with a purpose.
But you're still married?
Yes. And I know you was going to bring that up.
No, ma'am, absolutely not.
He's dating too.
Okay.
He's dating too. You're dating with a purpose. So if the man that you come across is like, babe, I want to get married. Well, wait. I'm still married to my other husband, but the purpose is for us to get married, but we can't get married until I handle this right here. So, baby, how are you dating with a purpose? Come on, bro. But I see you got dolled up for Kevin late, got the green eyeshadow on, got the see-through top, got the girls on display. I'm feeling that. Let's continue.
I want you to listen to me. You said you want to reach the women.
Yes.
You're a 47-year-old woman who's not divorced and you're dating. Why should a woman listen to you about anything? That's what they're going to ask.
And you're right. And I want to do better. That's what I'm trying to reach out. For example, Mr. Samuels, there was a young lady who has a young child, is pregnant, and is about to get married. And I told her.
You want them to do better.
Yes, sir.
Was your mother married?
Yes. My parents were married for 37 years.
Mm-hmm. Did your father cheat on your mother?
Not that I know of.
Did your mother separate from your father?
At the end, yes.
Did she
At the latter part of their marriage.
Did she date somebody?
No. Well, she remarried.
How did she remarry if she didn't? She divorced him?
Yes, they got divorced after 37 years.
Okay. All right. So, due respect, ma'am. I mean, not trying to be funny, but I know how young women are looking. I think y'all need to understand how the young women look at y'all. They don't have any respect for you guys. I did a video yesterday on Instagram where I'm talking to a 21-year-old.
I saw it.
And then you're the same age, and ma'am, you and the 37-year-old are dressed far more sexy than the young women.
Facts.
With the eyeshadow.
Facts.
And your cleavage kind of out, and it's like.
And this is a lie, just in case you're like, Jr, you've already watched this. No, this is a live reaction. Relax. So, me and Kevin on this, I'm seeing the same thing as well as fellas. We see Baby, you on showcase tonight. You got the nails done, got your hair pressed. I'm gonna make it on Kevin's show tonight. You know what I'm saying, baby? You need to straighten up that angle. I know you're a girl's coach, but you know you laying in bed or whatever it is you got going on. I see you. I'm not knocking you, but baby, you got them on display. You 47. You somebody's grandma, about to be. You know. But go ahead.
When I was in my teens, my grandmother, they look like women. They look like grandmothers. Y'all are still out here trying to catch. So do you think maybe the women don't listen to you because they look and see? Why should we listen to women who wanted to learn from their example? And you're still out here trying to figure.
Yeah, a lot of these older women, they in their 40s. I get you trying to be sexy, but you want to be contemporaries. You want to be your children's contemporaries and your children's friends' contemporaries. When you supposed to be leading the way, but it's like, yo, buns out. You know, the BBLs in the 40s and in the early 50s. I get it. You know, I'm not saying you're supposed to just let yourself go, but come on, baby. You know, modesty. You know, I get it.
Out.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to figure it out. Things happen throughout the marriage. I would still be with him if he wanted to fix it. I would still have my family unit.
So let's say 100 years ago. Let's just say 100 years ago, if your husband stepped outside the marriage or whatever, would the women back then, would they be dating?
No, they would have stuck it out.
And if they did not stick it out, if they got a divorce, what would they do?
I didn't hear that last part.
If they did not get it, if they did not stick it out, if they got a divorce, then what would they do?
They would go out and date and try to remarry.
No, they wouldn't.
Nah.
They would die.
Well, a lot of them never remarried. A lot of them never.
Yeah, dating is a new concept, baby. It's a new concept. We all know that. Come on now.
Excuse me. They would not do that. A lot of the women there would be Miss Rose. Miss Rose would be 60 years old and alone.
Facts.
Okay, you're right. And especially they were widowed as well.
Right.
But Mr. Charles will come through and drop the milk off, you know, give her a little something, a little pig feet or, you know, a few boiled eggs and some barbecue and go on his way. Drop a few dollars, Mr. Charlie.
So the young women look at y'all saying, all right, you want us to learn from your example, but you're not dressed and presenting yourselves. Women that are almost 40 years old look like y'all still dressed like y'all in your 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
You will take that.
But I mean, okay.
Look sexy, baby.
I asked the question. You said what you wanted to do, and I said, why should the women listen? If they're not listening to you, why do you think they're not listening to you?
Well, I would have to disagree, Mr. Samuels, because I do reach some young girls. I do talk to them. I do mentor them.
Okay, ma'am, you came on here. You said how you mentor them? How?
I'm speaking to them. I'm showing
About
them
what
could happen. I'm speaking to them about versus single moms. I'm speaking to them about being married before you carry, making better decisions in life. So in the latter part of their lives, they can be successful.
But ma'am, understand something. Are any women taking your advice?
Yes, sir.
Then what is you? Okay, so you're trying to speak to young women, but they're not listening.
But I'm trying to explain to you that they
But
are.
that's what
I
you
have
said.
reached.
Okay, what you said coming on is they're not listening.
Well, they're listening to me, but overall, they're not listening. I am an advocate for men. I try
They're
to
not
explain
listening to you because they don't respect you. They don't respect you because they're saying the same.
You can see the frustration in her face and in her hands at this point. She got them, was it Ursula from Little Mermaid lips going on right now. She looked like she really pissed off. She want to go off on him right now. It's like, I got all cleaned up. I done straightened my hair and everything. I set an appointment specifically for this. Had my makeup artist, come through and doll me up, beat me to the gods. And this is how you talk to me, Kevin?
They're seeing what I'm saying. Young women don't want to look at mid-30s and 40-year-old women who are out here trying to still get them. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear from women who are out of the game. That's the reality. And that's why I did that Instagram last night. And I'm talking back and forth to the 21 and the 27-year-old. And it was spirited conversation. But do you notice how they got real quiet when the 37-year-old got there? Because in that woman, I was talking about. Do you have the TV on or something? Do you have the TV on or something?
Yeah, I have the news on.
You need to turn that off. Put the volume down.
Get up. Nah, get
I'm
up.
not trying to be offensive, man, but...
No, not at all.
She's upset. But get up, baby. Let's see the outfit.
Women aren't going to listen to you. Not seriously.
Yeah.
If you were 20 years old, would you listen to a woman who's not divorced from her husband and dating?
Would I listen to, well, I would try to learn from her mistakes, like what caused the divorce. What can I do better?
Would you listen to that woman, or would you go find a woman who's in her marriage, or would you find better question. Not would you listen to her if there was nothing else available? Would you find someone else to listen to?
If there was nothing else available, of course I would have to say yes, Mr. Samuels.
Okay, and my thing is young women, do you think about it? Young women are coming to my platform in a lot of ways because they feel you guys failed them. That's why a lot of young women feel like you guys failed them, and y'all are trying to tell them what to do afterwards. And my thing is, I get what you're saying. Jesus, it's not like you got a background noise. You got me on Bluetooth, the speaker, or what?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, it's hard for young women to listen to you when you can't show them that you have stability.
Okay, can I give you an example?
Sure.
To kind of rebuttal that?
Sure.
I find myself defending you a lot when I have conversations.
Defending me?
And yes, because the first thing they say when I say I'm an advocate for Kevin Samuels, the first thing they say, Mr. Samuels, oh, he bashes women, he belittles women. And I rebutted that. He said, how are you going to take advice from a man who's been twice divorced about marriage? And I said, wouldn't you rather go to, when you're when you're addicted to drugs, you go to a drug counselor, someone who has.
They can listen to me, man. No, it was pointed the 50 plus women who report having.
But Kevin, I defend you. How could you talk about me like this? How could you say this? And I am a defender of you. How can you talk about my makeup and that I'm still married to my husband and I'm dating with a purpose? How? I don't know why I did that voice for a woman, but you guys like it nonetheless, man. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Found their husband or getting engaged or married as a direct result of listening to my content. You don't have to make it about me. I got results.
I know you do. I've been following.
Okay, so that's what speaks more than anything else. The results. And I'm telling you,
but in order to get
one of the disconnects. Okay, one of the disconnects is you can be right, ma'am, but it is a hard pill to swallow for young women to look at a woman who's approaching 40 years old. Who is
50? I'm 47.
Oh my God, even worse. It's even worse because you're your grandmother's age.
Yeah, baby, you are.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Human being, yes. 21 to 25, mother. The next generation, 18 to 23, your grandmother. My grandmother was a grandmother in her 40s.
But that was years ago.
That has nothing to do with human freaking beings. Just because women today are choosing to wait and screw their lives up doesn't mean that human beings are different. And part of the issue young women are seeing is women who are older women, middle-aged women, are not moving like middle-aged women. They're moving like 20-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
I said 100 years ago, if a woman was almost 50 years old, would she be dating? And the answer is no. Or whatever, she'd have just been single for the rest of her life. But today, women, y'all feel like I should still be able to live my life. I still look younger. I got a young spirit. And women are saying, all right, then in effect, you're out here competing with the very women you want to listen to. You're competing for men in the talent pool that they're pulling. That's why they don't trust you guys.
So, Mr. Samuels,
Mm-hmm.
because now I'm soon to be divorced, am I just supposed to crawl up and be in the house and never go out and live my life and be single for the rest of my life? I mean, I'm still learning from you. Trust me. You have forced me to look in the
But
mirror.
I need you to understand why women aren't listening to you.
Before she gets to all that, he didn't even say nothing about you got to crawl up and do all this stuff like that or whatever. It's just the fact that, baby, you talking about you mentoring women. I'm listening to you, Kevin. You're teaching me, and that says a lot. That how you lived your life. That I had to listen. You taught me a lot in my old age, in my naivete, and when I say old age, y'all talking about. Jared, 47 is not old. I get it, but 47 to be like, oblivious to things, which I can understand that. So you listen to what Kevin's saying, then you're trying to teach girls, but you're not you're not implementing what he's teaching you because you're still married. And a lot of these married couples, they'd be like, well, we'll just stay married and we'll just do our thing. But you want someone else to take you seriously, unless you really don't want anyone else to take you seriously. You just want to have that companionship and just be married in title only. But if you come across a man and he's dealing with other women, either you're on that type of time or you want him to take you seriously. But how can anyone take you seriously when you're still married and you're trying to teach girls, hey, I'm living in my mistake. I could do something about it, but don't do what I'm doing. I'm listening to Kevin Samuels. Therefore, Kevin Samuels, I'm an advocate for him. So I'm teaching you what he's saying. Baby, you got to live it. You got to live it, baby. Come on, man.
Those are two different questions. Women aren't listening to you because they can learn from me just like you can learn from me, but they can't learn from you. They're supposed to learn something different from you. They don't need to learn from me through you.
Mm-hmm.
They can just come to the source.
Facts.
Women want to learn something different from middle-aged women.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did say, okay, curl up and die. If I did say, because you don't have children, right?
I have one son. He's 15.
What is that noise?
Somebody just sent me a gift on something.
A gift?
I have one son and he's 15 and he follows you.
Did you say somebody sent you a gift?
Yeah, on the app, sir.
Oh, what kind of gift is that?
Yeah.
It's just a gift. But
See how she keep trying to change the subject on him?
I have
a gift or a gift?
A gift. You send somebody. You know how you send a super chat or something. You send it. You send them a gift, and it was like hearts or something.
Oh.
And it made it.
Is it like money?
Yeah, it turns into money. Yes, sir.
What app is it?
Tagged.
Hmm?
Tag.
Okay.
TAGGE.
Is this broadcast on that?
Yo, people still on tag. You know, she on her dating app. She dating with a purpose on tag. And y'all dudes still sending these ladies in their late 40s money on tag. I can't knock it though. I ain't tripping. Tag, man, tag been out longer than Facebook, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, let's get back to it, bro. Sheesh.
No, absolutely not.
So ultimately, I get it. I get that women want to. There are a lot of women who want to help the movement. There are a lot of. I get that, but the best way to help women is not to give them the information that the men is given. The best way for women to help women is to give an example.
So okay,
it would be better to, if you're gonna divorce, then date.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But there are reasons why I haven't filed yet, and there's reasons why he hasn't filed.
Why?
Okay.
Well, and
I want. They always say that. What are the reasons other than if you filing or he filing? Somebody needs to file. Unless y'all just like, well, let's just give it a break, and if that's the case, then you're not dating with intention or dating with a purpose, baby. You just trying to have some fun. You have some fun. Maybe we get back together. Or maybe we're, I never got that either. Especially if you guys can't communicate. If you can communicate and it's amicable, go for it.
I know that none of the reasons I give you are going to be good enough for you.
I'm just telling. What I'm saying though is, there's always reasons, and I'm just saying, young women are looking at older women, and they're like, the way in which older women don't manage their relationships. It's like, I don't think y'all like to hear what I'm saying. I get that you want to help. I do. But it's almost like, okay, they may listen to you, but they don't. I've heard plenty of women who want to be taken seriously by younger women.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be hard to do when they don't see a model.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like me telling a young man what to do, and then I don't give him anything to model from. What man are you supporting or actively serving under?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm just nobody. I mean, I go to church, God, I listen to you. And I mean, I had a very active father in my life. So I grew up appreciating, valuing, and respecting men. That was one of the biggest arguments yesterday. Like, they were like, well, we don't need men for nothing. And I said, really? So if you ran out of gas and you needed your car to get to the gas station, you think women are going to stop and push your car to the gas station? Or is it men?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so basic, Mr. Samuels.
I get that. I get it. So where are you having these conversations at? Again,
I'm having these conversations at work. I'm having these conversations at practice with the older girls.
What you said, the basketball team?
Yeah, I coach basketball.
Okay.
I'm having these conversations with my girlfriends when we get together.
Okay, let's stop right here. At practice, how old are the girls that are on the team?
Some are 17, 18, 19. Then you got the older sisters.
So hold on. Let's stay right here for a second. Okay. Are any of these women? So none of these young girls, their parents are in the stands?
Are their parents in the stands? Well, I have these at practices when it's just me and the girls.
Okay.
Or when we're doing team activities.
Right. What I'm trying to understand is how old the girls are, and if where are their mothers? So they're not at practice.
No, they're not at practice.
Do their mothers? So, okay. I guess you're at college or something?
No, it's high school. Let me give you how it comes up. They'll be like, Coach, do you know how to cook? And I said, yeah, your mom doesn't teach you how to cook? and she'll be like, no, not really. And then I'll say something like, well, it's very important to know how to cook.
Now, I want to be sure you said high school, though, right?
Yeah, high school. College soon.
Hold on. I just want to be clear. High school for me stopped at 18. So when you say 19, I thought college. So what grades are we talking about?
We're talking about 9 through 12.
Okay, so 9 through 12. So 9 through 12. Let's stick there. That's what I thought high school, freshman through senior. Okay. Yeah, I would do. My thing is, you can talk. I would say if you're going to talk to girls, well, why not talk to their mothers and talk to the mothers with the girls as the coach.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that, but like that's not a lot of times how conversations happen, especially if children are inquisitive, boys and girls. They may not feel comfortable, even though I understand what you're saying, Kevin, to talk to them about that, but you could be in the middle of running drills or whatever, or just some downtime, or they just ask a question when their parents haven't arrived to pick them up, whatever the situation is. Things happen like that. So I can understand that.
That's reasonable.
Because some of those women may not want you talking to their daughters about this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or you may find out when you talk to the mother where the issue really lies.
Right.
That could be a possibility, but if the girls ask me a question,
well, because I mean, if as high school, you can get yourself into some issues by talking about some stuff that really maybe should be kind of out of turn. But then at work, where you work at?
I'm a pharmacy technician at a grocery store.
Okay.
I work there.
You said in church also?
Yes, and especially. Go ahead. Sorry.
Are you in singles ministry?
No.
Okay. Where in church?
No, when we go out to lunch afterwards.
Okay.
Or when we fellowship, and conversations just come up.
Is there a singles ministry at church?
No, unfortunately there isn't. Especially when you talk about
ministry at church.
Yes, there is a women's ministry.
Okay. So the problem is today we don't have any institutions that support women in relationships. The church is supposed to have a marriage ministry, a singles ministry, and a woman's ministry, and relationship topics are supposed to come up in those places.
Right.
But it sounds like you're trying to put relationship conversations into your day-to-day life, and that's going to be kind of hard because.
And I agree with you, but the conversation, following you and listening to you, the conversation's got to be had. And if I try to get them in wherever I can get them in, and whoever would listen.
Okay.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.